Game of the Year Awards, the top 10 best games of 2011.
I will not die for your revenge, Gray.
Our revenge. Serrano tried to use us to do some ugly shit. Motherfucker is here.
Number 7, Bulletstorm. Now, Bulletstorm was a new IP that came out this year, published by Epic Games and developed by People That Can Fly. Bulletstorm was a new over-the-top first-person shooter. Now, what I mean by over-the-top is that Bulletstorm introduced a new skill shot mechanic, in which the gorier the way you defeat your enemies, the more points you get. The more points you get, the more upgrades you can buy, and the more weapons you can buy. So the skill shots really added a sense of depth to the gameplay. You wanted to see just how many different unique ways you could kill enemies. There were hundreds of skill shots in this game, ranging from pulling someone in with your leash and then kicking them into a cactus, sliding into them to knock them off their feet and then headshot, shooting them in the balls and then executing them right there as they grab their testes and they're like, "Oh, my balls!" Yeah, so the skill shots were pretty cool, and this game is over the top as promised. But let me tell you something now. This game is not for the kiddies. I can tell you. There's gore up the ass. There's tit, dick, shit jokes everywhere. And this game, it can almost get a little immature with the dialogue. Where, fuck this and fuck that and shit, duck, fuck, cunt, barf, It's just all over the place with the writing. This has to be one of the raunchiest games to come out in recent memory. It's really bad, so don't let your kids play unless you want to hear fuck every 5 seconds. Then you're all good. The only problem I had with Bulletstorm was the online. Now the online, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but basically you and 3 other friends go online. It's another Horde clone, pretty much. You fight waves of enemies, but it incorporates the skill shot mechanic into the multiplayer. So you got 4 people killing enemies, wave after wave, until you all die, pretty much. Now, the only problem I had with this was, I got this game around launch week, and it barely fucking worked. I mean, for the first 3 weeks I had this game, I kept trying to join a room, and I just couldn't find a room. I could not play this game online for like the first 3 weeks I got it. So eventually I said, fuck it, I beat the game, I went back, I beat it on hard, and then eventually, about a month or so after I got it, I went back to the online to see if it worked. I got right into a room, like, right away. So, around launch time, the online was pretty much broken, and tough to say, while it is a good game, that kind of diminishes the overall product. So Bulletstorm, a great game, a hilarious game, an over-the-top game, a fun game. Unfortunately, the multiplayer kind of dragged this one down. But the ending leaves it up to a sequel, so I can't wait what Epic Games and People Who Can Fly can make next. Up next, a console-defining launch title is brought back from the dead to celebrate its 10th anniversary. Stay tuned.